I've been in my car for too long, countless hours on the road, and it's getting late. My vision starts to blur. I reach for another energy drink. Ugh, I'm out of them. Luckily, there's a motel at the next exit. Besides, I've been making good time. I took the exit and pulled into the parking lot of the motel. Pretty typical motel, right down to the open sign letters flickering on and off. One of the letters about to go out completely. I step out of the car and a cool breeze chills me to the bone. Most likely going to rain tonight. I cross the parking lot and a bell dings as I enter the front office door. The motel clerk is sitting at a desk watching something on TV. "I'd like a room, please." He gives a grunt, upset that I interrupted his show, told me where to sign, and asked how I would be paying. I handed him my card before signing my name. "Room 203, he said as he handed me my key. I grabbed the key and headed to my room. 201, 202. Here it is, 203. I inserted the key and opened the door. For what I had to pay for it, it should have been in better upkeep, but at this point, I was too tired to care. I was awake enough to lock my room before falling onto bed. I couldn't even bring myself to get under the covers. All I wanted was sleep. I started to nod off as the pitter-patter of rain began to fall. A sweet lullaby to fall asleep to. Pit-pat-pit. Pit-pit-pat. Pat-pit. Pit-pat-pit. Pit-pit-pat. Pat-pit. Panic flooded my veins. No, it couldn't be. I'm overtired and imagining things. Pit-pat-pit. Pit-pit-pat. Pat-pit. There it was again. I sat up in bed, trying to slow my heart rate. Pit-pat-pit. Pit-pit-pat. Pat-pit. Any drowsiness I still had was gone. Rain doesn't fall like that. Not in Morse code. Pit-pat-pit. R. Pit-pit-pat. U. Pat-pit. N. Run? I didn't know whether or not I should run. I heard scratching from within my walls. I steadied my breathing. It's just mice, I tell myself. They just have a mice problem. It's a rundown motel. It's not uncommon that they would have mice. Nothing more. My head snapped to the door as I heard a cry that sounded like a mix of a person saying help and an animal howling. It was outside of my room. Was it in the parking lot? Was it really that close? I couldn't take it anymore. I got up and peeked out the window. The one street lamp in the parking lot didn't give enough for me to see anything. The cry continued. What was I supposed to do? I would assume that I couldn't get in. I would be safe in my room. But at the same time, if something was in trouble and needed help, then that thing or whatever should receive help. But I don't, no. It wasn't my problem to deal with anyway. I was a paying customer. As long as I stayed safe in my room, I'll just call the front desk and they can call whoever. I picked up the phone, and when the phone left the cradle, the crying stopped. But the rain didn't. Pit-pat-pit. Pit-pit-pat. Pat-pit. I was too weirded out to sleep, on the verge of tears because I'm so tired. Something crashed from the ceiling inside of my closet. I couldn't take it anymore. I got out of there. I bolted to my car and sped off. Once I put some distance behind me, I pulled over and slept into my car. Ever since that night, I always listen to the rain.